Has this ever happened to you? You sit down, grab your remote, press the power button, and nothing. Your Toshiba TV just won't turn on. No sound, no picture, just a blank screen. Don't panic. In today's video, I'll walk you step by step through the most common reasons why a Toshiba TV might not power on, and, more importantly, how you can fix it yourself at home. Stick with me, because I'll not only show you the easy fixes, but also how to tell if the problem is something simple like a loose cable, or something more serious like a backlight or mainboard failure. By the end of this video, you'll either have your TV working again or know exactly what to do next. Step 1. Check the basics. Alright, let's start with the basics, and I know this sounds obvious, but trust me, a huge number of TV problems get solved right here. First, make sure the power cable is firmly plugged into both the TV and the wall outlet. Sometimes it can look connected, but might be a little loose, especially if the TV has been moved recently or the cord has been tugged. Give it a little push to confirm it's seated properly. Next, let's make sure the wall outlet is working. You'd be surprised how often the outlet itself is the problem. Grab another device, maybe your phone charger or a lamp, and plug it into the same socket. If that device doesn't power on, then the issue isn't your TV, it's the socket. Try moving your Toshiba TV to a different outlet and see if it works there. Now, look at the TV's power indicator light. On most Toshiba models, it's located at the bottom edge or near the corner of the screen. Is it glowing red, blinking, or completely off? This tiny light gives us important clues. If it's solid red, the TV is in standby mode. If it's blinking, it might be signaling an error. If it's completely off, the TV may not be receiving power at all. So before we dive into complicated fixes, check these basics. Because if your TV isn't getting power from the wall, none of the other steps will work. Visuals. Close-up shots of plugging/unplugging power cord. Checking socket with a phone charger, then showing TV standby light. Step 2. Remote versus TV buttons. Now let's talk about the remote. You might be blaming your TV when the real culprit is that tiny remote in your hand. Start by replacing the batteries. Even if you think they're fine, swap them out with fresh ones. Weak batteries often cause the remote to send incomplete signals. Then, make sure you're pointing the remote directly at the TV's infrared sensor. Sometimes, obstacles like soundbars, decorations, or even people sitting in front of the TV can block the signal. Still not working? No worries. Let's bypass the remote altogether. Go to your TV and press the physical power button located on the side or bottom of the set. This eliminates the remote as a possible issue. If the TV powers on with the physical button, then congratulations, your TV is fine, you just need a new remote or new batteries. If it still doesn't respond, then the issue lies deeper and we'll keep troubleshooting. Visuals. Swapping batteries and remote. Host pressing TV button directly. Step 3. Soft reset. Alright, moving on to one of the most effective fixes, the soft reset. Think of this as a way to drain any leftover energy from the TV and give it a fresh start. Here's what you do. Unplug your Toshiba TV completely from the wall socket. Wait at least 60 seconds. This step is important. You can't just unplug and plug back in immediately. During this time, the TV discharges any residual electricity. While the TV is unplugged, press and hold the power button on the TV itself, not the remote, for about 30 seconds. This helps drain any extra power from the capacitors inside the TV. After waiting, plug the TV back into the wall and press the power button again. A lot of people are shocked when this simple trick brings their TV back to life. It works because modern TVs often store a bit of energy even when turned off, and that can sometimes cause the system to freeze. A full discharge resets everything. Visuals. Unplugging TV, holding power button, plugging it back in. Step 4. Check power cable and adapter. Now, if the soft reset didn't work, it's time to look at the power cable and adapter. If your Toshiba TV uses an external power brick or adapter, inspect it carefully. Look for visible damage like cuts, bends, or frayed wires. Sometimes, the adapter can fail internally and stop supplying enough power to the TV. Try wiggling the cable gently near the connector. If the TV flickers or reacts, that's a sign the cable is faulty. If you have access to another compatible cable or adapter, swap it in and test. Believe it or not, faulty cables are one of the most common hardware issues with TVs. Remember, if you see sparks, burning smells, or exposed wires, stop immediately and replace the cable. Safety first. Visuals, showing damaged versus new cables, plugging and replacement. Step 5. Backlight test. Now here's a trick most people don't know, the flashlight test. Sometimes your Toshiba TV might actually be turning on, but the backlight has failed, making the screen appear completely black. Here's how to test it. Turn on your TV. Take a flashlight and shine it closely onto the screen at an angle. Look carefully. Do you see faint images, like menus or a picture, hidden behind the darkness? If yes, then your TV is technically working, but the backlight is dead. This is a hardware issue and usually requires professional repair. But at least now you know it's not the motherboard or power, it's the backlight. Visuals, flashlight test demonstration. Step 6. Reset with power button combination. Next, let's try a deeper reset that works on some Toshiba TV models. This is a button combination reset. Here's how. With the TV unplugged, press and hold the power button and volume down button at the same time. While still holding those buttons, plug the TV back into the wall. Keep holding the buttons for 10 to 15 seconds. If your TV supports this method, it will force a reset of the internal system. This can clear up software bugs or firmware glitches that stop the TV from powering on. Visuals, pressing both buttons while plugging in. Step 7. When to call support. Alright, if you've made it this far and your Toshiba TV still isn't turning on, then the issue is most likely hardware related. This could mean a faulty mainboard, blown capacitor, or a dead backlight inverter. These are not things you can easily fix at home without specialized tools. At this point, I strongly recommend contacting Toshiba customer support or taking the TV to a certified repair technician. If your TV is still under warranty, don't attempt to open it yourself, as that could void your warranty coverage. The good news is, in most cases, TVs not turning on are caused by simple issues like loose connections, bad remotes, or a frozen system. Hopefully, one of the earlier steps already solved your problem. So there you have it, a complete guide to fixing a Toshiba TV that won't turn on. We covered everything from basic power checks, remote troubleshooting, and soft resets, to backlight tests and hardware concerns. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more TV troubleshooting guides. And don't forget to drop a comment letting me know which method worked for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.